Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am joined with my sister Laura Ann and we're going to be doing probably my most requested video, which is a mukbang, or however you say it. I think I'm saying it right, I hope so.
Some people say mukbang, so I don't actually know.
I don't know. But you guys have been asking for this for so long and I've wanted to do it for ages. So we just went to McDonald's, we picked up a few bits and we're going to be answering some of your questions whilst we eat and whilst we drink. And I just wanted to say, if you don't like watching people eat and you don't like people talking with their mouth full, then please click off this video, because that is basically what a mukbang is. Yeah. So if you don't like mukbangs and watching people eat, please click off. But if you do, carry on watching and let's get into it.
A large Diet Coke. We don't normally get large, but we went big for you guys and we got large.
We both got the exact same.
Diet Coke.
I love a Diet Coke. I used to always just get ordinary Coke, but then I realised that Diet Coke tastes the exact same, but it has no sugar.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
A bit better for you.
Okay, so Laura, this is yours.
I've never had these before. I've got chicken selects. I forgot to ask for ketchup. So annoying.
Oh yeah. They normally give it to us, but I don't like ketchup. I got 6 chicken nuggets. That looks so small. Why so small?
This smells so freaking good.
I normally eat a lot more for like dinner, but this is just lunch, and we both got a large fries, which weren't really filled to the top. Come on, McDonald's. So yeah, I asked you guys on Instagram to ask us some questions. What do you look for in a guy? I like someone who's quite tall.
Same.
It doesn't have to be overly tall, just as long as they're taller than me.
You have to be like this much taller than me.
I like someone who has a bit of a beard, but not like a long beard, just a bit of facial hair.
Exact same as me.
I like dark hair.
Yeah, sorry.
I quite like someone who has interesting eyes. Like, I don't mind what colour they are, but like just if they're kind of unusual, or like...
Same as me. I normally would like blue. I'm just like attracted to blue eyes.
For personality wise, someone who is really funny. I like someone who makes me laugh. I feel like that's the best thing in life. Like, if you're down or something, someone who can always make you smile is the best thing.
That's the same as me. Like, they have to be funny or get my sense of humor, because I have a weird sense of humor.
And someone who's like really caring and like protective, but not like overly protective, but just like
I like a man
looks out for me,
but not too scared to show emotion, but not too emotional. So just somewhere in the middle. Also, they have to be interested in some of the same things as me. Not all the same things, just some.
Yeah, similar interests.
Yeah. I also like them to have tattoos. They don't have to, but it's just a really big plus. And if they drive a motorbike, that's really good.
Just someone who's sweet and thoughtful. Have either of you struggled with body image or feeling bad about weight or anything like that? You're both lovely. Can't wait for this video.
Literally all my life, that's what it's been. Especially since like Natasha, Lucille and Daniel are all very like skinny. It's just like I was always kind of like the odd one out. So it was just like, I just feel like also just when I started to look on social media and stuff, like everybody's really skinny, and like on Love Island lots of people are really thin. So it's just like, it's almost like pressure to look a certain way, and it like sometimes it does get me down. And also because like I get bloated a lot when I eat, so then I just get really annoyed about it, and then I'm just like, oh, I can't eat the things I want because I don't want to get like bloated, because then like, yeah, it's just like I think everybody has like issues about their body and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I think social media is the thing that makes it the worst. When I was younger, I don't think I had much like body image issues, because like you were just young, you didn't really even care about what you looked like. But I feel like as you get older, you see people on Instagram and like stuff is so edited to make it look like everybody is just perfect and stuff. And I think, like you say, everybody does have the things about their body that they're not exactly comfortable with, or they wish they could improve and stuff like that. So I guess everybody does.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to like accept that everybody's body is different, and that you should just be so grateful for what you have and things like that. For example, people like used to make fun of my ears, and probably still do, but then I just think, well, I have 2 amazing ears that actually work, and people like that are deaf would give anything to have good working ears. So why would I let someone's comments about my ears being sticky out like bother me?
That's very true.
I've always been like naturally slim, but even with filming these like videos, people call me fat all the time, people always point out if I gain a bit of weight and stuff, but I'm happy with like my weight and stuff, and I'm not gonna let anybody's comments like get to me and make me change anything about myself. Why haven't you moved out? So I get asked this question a lot because I am 20 years of age. Everybody just assumes that when you're 20 you have to move out. I don't think that you like there's a certain age you have to be moved out by. There's not a certain age you have to be married by. 50. There's not a certain age you have to have kids by. Like, too many people nowadays are just like, once you're this age you need to do this. They're comparing themselves to other people and other people's lives and being like, well, that person has this, I need to have that, I need to be doing that because I'm this age. For me, age doesn't matter, it's just a number. I'm just living my life how I want it and just seeing what happens.
I just feel like people can have their own like, what's that called? Their own like goal. It's not really goal what I'm trying to say, but they might think, I want to move out by the time I'm 20, I want to move out by the time I'm 30, whatever. But people have their own like views in life and their own like things they want to do. So like, I'm definitely not in a hurry to move out. I want to save my money, you know, once I get a job and that.
That's exactly like me.
So like, it's no rush at all. And I feel like just like it's silly that people pressure people into like moving out or whatever. Stay at home to 50 if you want. Stay at home till you're 60 if you want.
Yeah, exactly. Who's to say, like, when someone who's like 40 or something is still at home, people are like, why are you still at home? But there's no like real book in life. Where is the book that tells us when you're 40 that's ridiculous, you should have had your own house for years? I'm very happy living with my parents just now because I feel like living on your own is so much money, and I want to do other things with my life whilst I'm young, like travel and things like that, and I would never be able to do that if I were to be paying so much money for my house. I get on really well with my family. I don't see any need to move out right now. I'm very happy. At the end of the day, a house is just a place where you live. I don't want to spend all that money and just be like on my own, even though I wouldn't mind being on my own, but right now I'm just happy living with my family.
And also, if you're like working all the time to pay for this place, then you're just coming to sleep. And then you just go to work. Because when Natasha first moved out on her own, like
our sister
Natasha, when she first moved out on her own, she was actually working 2 jobs until she got promotion, and then she could like quit her like part-time job, but she needed 2 jobs to afford her place. And it was just really silly because she had a perfectly good room here
to live on your own. I would definitely like consider moving out when I'm older. Like, if I were to move in with Laura or something, I would like to move in with someone because I feel like it's too expensive nowadays to live on your own. So definitely in the future, Laura and I will maybe like rent a flat together, or like if I had a boyfriend or something, then I would definitely consider that. I also just wanted to say there's this quote that I love, and I saw it on Facebook one day, and it just like, oh, it just made so much sense to me. Everyone you meet always asks if you have a career, are you married, or have your own house, as if life is some kind of grocery list, but no one ever asks you if you're happy. And it's so true, because nowadays literally that's all anybody asks me, like, have you got a boyfriend, have you moved out, like,
you're still at that job.
Exactly. I'm like, but why do I have to have all these things ticked off? I don't have to do any of those things in my life.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
The main thing in life is that you're happy, and right now I'm happy living with my family.
I mean, obviously I'm only 16, but people at 16 can move out if they want. People at 16 can stay at home if they want. I just think it's important that people do what they want for themselves and not for other people.
Why did you guys leave school? And then there's another question here that was kind of related to it. What were your parents' views on leaving school at 16? And Lucille, do you feel as if they treated you differently than Laura as you left first?
So I'd been friends with this girl for quite a while, and she told me something personal about her life, and then I said to her, you should tell an adult, because I spoke to my mum about it first, and I said, you should tell an adult, I'm really worried about you. And she said, oh, so that means you're just going to tell people after? I said not to. I was like, no. So then she got her mum to phone the school, starting this rumour about me. And basically, the school treated me absolutely horrible. I was in the office, like in the, what's that called? The year head woman, her office, for like 2 days straight. Her just yelling at me, called me a liar, saying I was an attention seeker. When I was like, well, you don't know what I've been through in this school, I've been through a lot of bullying. She was like, oh, you're so hard done by, and like just being horrible.
Disgusting.
So I just went in the next day, and my guidance teacher wasn't there, so, oh, hiccups, pardon me. Hiccups again. So I just went over to this other guy who shares an office with him, and I was like, can you just tell me where he keeps his leaver forms, because I'm gonna start like writing one out, just because they treated me so horrible, and people in the school treated me horrible. And if you guys watch my live, there was this boy Kai on the live who has been horrible. They tried to move me into his class again when we had been separated for a reason, because he can't help himself, like being mean to me, and they tried to put me back in his class over this like rumor that this girl started. Yeah, so that's why I left.
Why I left? Oh, it seems like years ago, because it was. It was like 4 years ago now. But I left school just because, well, mainly because I'd done my exams and I thought, I don't want like a big career where I have to go to university and stuff. So instead of like wasting another 2 years in school, I'm just going to start like my life, if that makes sense. So I just started working and saving my money, and then that allowed me to do things like volunteering abroad and traveling. Whereas I wouldn't have been able to do any of that if I hadn't left school then and like started making my own money, because a lot of people that I was in school with were able to travel whilst they were in school because they have like wealthy parents who were able to like provide that for them. But everything that I have done in my life, I've had to do myself and like earn my own money and stuff. So that was one reason. The other reason was I just generally didn't like school. I don't like people. It sounds really bad saying that, but especially people my own age, I just don't like them. I don't get on with them. I'm not saying everybody, but the large majority of people. And Lon is kind of the same.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd had enough of school. All throughout primary school I was practically bullied. High school wasn't bad, like I wasn't bullied or anything, but I just wasn't happy because I don't know, it's hard to explain.
I just never felt like I fitted.
Yeah, that was like me. And also, I was like such a shy person. I still am, and I used to dread going to school every day because of little things like I didn't want teachers to ask me questions and stuff. It sounds really bad, but I would just get myself so worked up if I had to do like a school talk and stuff like that. I just felt sick and I just wanted out of that environment.
Yeah,
I don't like the way that teachers treat you, especially in the school that we were at. Teachers are disgusting.
Teachers are awful, like honestly. I'm so disappointed that some of those teachers in that school have known me for 4 years and they think that I would do, like I would like, that rumour that that girl spread, they would think that that was like me lying, me like, yeah, being like a really bad person. So when I told my parents that I was leaving school at 16, actually I was 15 when I left school, I just realised, because it wasn't my birthday till after, but I was almost 16. They were a bit shocked because they thought like I was gonna, we all thought you were gonna be like a doctor
or something, but my family have always been really supportive and have been like, whatever makes you happy, please do. But obviously when you leave school, they do want to make sure that you're not just leaving school and then like you're gonna regret it. So obviously they asked like what my plan was and stuff, and I already had an apprenticeship lined up. So yeah, they knew I was gaining this qualification through this apprenticeship, so they were absolutely fine with me leaving school.
Mum and Dad actually were like, if you need to leave, just leave, like we understand. And Dad is actually so like, he's such a protective parent, isn't he? He tries to act all cool, like cool as a cucumber, but he was just like, if you need me, literally just phone me and I'll have a word with them. And I was just like, oh, that's so sweet. So they were fine with me leaving.
They're really lovely.
And it's so weird because I'm literally like stressing about a job all the time. Mum's like, it's fine, just relax, like you're gonna find one at some point, like it doesn't matter. And I'm just like, that's just so
we honestly
nice.
have the best parents in the world, because the one thing that I can't stand about parenting is it happened with so many people that I was in school with, when their parents are like, you're going to university and that's it.
Yeah,
and they have like
you're going to be
they have their career planned out for them, that you're going to be a doctor and that's it. And that was literally all the people I was in school with, they were told that. And my mum was like, do whatever you like, do whatever makes you happy, do what you want. And that's the best way to parent, in my opinion. Why were you never really close with your older sister Natasha? I don't know where someone's got this from. I think it's because maybe in a vlog or something I said me and Laura have always been super close, but me and Natasha haven't. But I'd like to just clear up, we are very close now. It's not like we hated each other, it's just like, you know how every sister just argues? That was all I meant by that. We used to just argue like when we were younger and stuff, but I'd say maybe in our teenage years was when like we just really didn't get on. And I think it's just because we have very different interests. We shared a room, we were under each other's feet all the time, and we just annoyed each other. but we love each other.
Yeah, I feel like me and Lucille just find it easier to be in each other's comfort because we're very chilled people, but Natasha's not really chilled. And it's not that, obviously I love Natasha and she's actually such a nice person. It's just sometimes because she's not chilled like me, we sometimes clash.
I feel like since she's moved out, we've become even closer, and it's just because sometimes you need that bit of space, because we weren't only sharing a house but we were sharing a room, and it was just like you just get under each other's feet all the time, stepping on each other's toes. You can't get any time away from each other. Whereas now that she's older, she's got her own family and stuff, and
she's wiser.
Yeah, I feel like people change with age as well, and like become more mature and stuff, and we just get on really well. It's not that we didn't ever get on,
but even like when you compare it to other people, like even when we were having our little arguments, we're closer than some other people.
Yeah. And me and Laura, we have arguments sometimes. Everybody has arguments. That's all I meant by that. How do you YouTubers deal with so much negativity? I have severe depression and I'm not sure I'd be able to be so strong with some of the comments you guys receive. P.S. Thank you for being so amazing in previous messages. You are an absolute delight. Thank you so much.
Don't rise to it. For so long I was just like fighting back. But it's just adding fuel to the fire, is that the same?
Yeah.
It's just like giving them what they want. Like, people pick on you to like annoy you, to get that bad side of you out, but if you just don't like respond to them, oh I got hiccups so bad. If you don't respond to them, then like they're gonna give up.
Yeah, that's exactly how I think as well. I would much rather spend my time replying to all the positive comments that I get, because I feel like by replying to positive comments you're just spreading positivity, and that's what I would prefer doing, rather than answering back to the people that are negative. That's giving them attention, that's giving them my time, and that's telling people like, oh, if you're negative towards me then I'm going to reply, you're going to get my attention, but if you're nice to me then no, you're not going to get my attention. Which is why I reply to only nice comments. Of course negative comments are going to hurt you, but I feel like just don't listen to those people, because unless it's someone who's really close to me who says something, that will hurt me if they're close to me. But if it's someone I don't know, someone behind a computer screen, it's not going to hurt me because they don't mean anything to me. What's going on with your love life?
It's non-existent.
Yes, this is one of my most asked questions as well. Every day I get so many messages like, do you have a boyfriend? Guys, you will know if I have a boyfriend, I will tell you, but I don't have a boyfriend. For me it's hard to meet someone because in the job that I work in, it's all women I work with, and that's the only place I would be able to meet someone, because literally my life is I wake up, I go to work, I come home. That's it, okay? So I'm not gonna meet anybody.
Me, I go to Tesco, I come home. That's my life right now. Where am I gonna find someone?
It's just impossible. So my love life is non-existent at the moment. I would like a boyfriend, I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
When I see like hashtag couple goals everywhere, I'm just like, oh, but how am I gonna meet anyone? So if there's anyone out there who wants to date me, just let me know.
Yeah.
Jokes.
You know, Leonardo DiCaprio, if you're watching. No, I'm joking. Yeah, just come on, find me a boyfriend, or not, I'm going on Tinder.
Hashtag find Laura and Lucille boyfriends.
And if you'd like to date me, my number is, no, I'm joking.
Celebrity crushes. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? For me, the number one is Hugh Jackman. He is so hot. Like, can I just say, I like older men. I forgot to say that. Like, I like someone who's older than me by quite a bit. But I mean, that's not to say if you're young.
Okay, not young, but I mean like, if you're like around my age, I'll take you as well. My crush is 52 years old. No, 53 now. It's Robert Downey Jr. He's so short though, but like, oh my god. Or Chris Hemsworth. Or this guy called Nico. I don't know his last name. He's so hot. He's from My Mad Fat Diary. He plays Finn and he is smoking. Oh god.
I just love Hugh Jackman. Like, how can he was like designed by God. Okay, everybody was, but he was like, no, everybody just made by God. He was like sculpted by God, and God just like spent so much time on him. Also, some of my other celebrity crushes are Zac Efron. Obviously he's a bit younger. I'm surprised that I like him because I don't normally like guys that young, even though he's older than me, but you know what I mean. But again, it's just like his muscles, and I don't normally like muscles, and he's just so
James Arthur.
awesome.
What the hell? That guy he's so like hardcore, man. He's got his like tats and he's just so cool.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah, Leonardo.
There's a specific scene where I like him, okay, in a specific movie. Catch Me If You Can, and he has kind of, not longish hair, but it's kind of medium length. Oh my god, he is so hot. I'm gonna find a picture for you guys. We could go on forever about celebrity crushes.
I like him in Titanic when he's like meant to be like a poor boy. Oh, he's so hot, and he's just got his little sketchbook. Oh.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching our first ever mukbang. It was so much fun. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with watching these videos as well. At first I was like, why do people like watching people eat? But it's so much fun, and it's even funner to film them. So let me know if you would like me to do any more mukbangs. Like, who do you want to see me do one with? Would you like another one with Laura, or my brother, or my other sister, my mom? Let me know. What food should we eat? Should we eat Burger King, Nando's? Let us know. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, and also check out Laura's channel, which will be linked down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.